we'll be getting started in just about 5 minutes here. And if you can hear me, if you can be so kind as just to let me know. Just want to make sure my chat's working. And my microphone. Hey Daniel, happy 2021. Again, if you can hear me, just let me know that you can hear me. My phone did some weird stuff when I was setting this stream up, so I just want to make sure mic's working. Alright, perfect. Thank you, Deb. Alright, so we'll be getting started here in about 3 minutes. Might have a little bit of surprise, Rick. Maybe. Bridget might be doing some enrichment here in just a little bit, so we'll see. Alright, so about 2.5 more minutes till we get started. So this is Tiger Lake. Good morning, Don. Happy New Year. Well, it's going to be just me, but Bridget might be doing some enrichment, so we might drop in and say hi. Thank you, Deb. And who's that? Nope. Nope. No, I thought. Good morning, Maureen. All right, so we got about 2 more minutes. Happy New Year, Kathleen. Happy New Year, Diane. Yes, if somebody could please go ahead and share the feed, that'd be super awesome. Got 1 more minute. Don, you can just, well, if you're on a web browser, you can copy the web address and paste it right on in there. Bella, happy New Year. What's that anniversary? It doesn't feel to me like a new year yet. It doesn't have that typical, yay, it's a whole new thing. Happy New Year, Rosie. All right, it is time to go ahead and get started. So let's go ahead and do this. All right, so this is going to be the normal walking tour. We're going to go ahead and I'm going to give you a walk around property. I'm going to play some audio of the cats. Hopefully we'll learn something, and hopefully we see some different people than we did this morning, right? Because we had a lot of, especially the tigers this morning, were very sleepy, all right? So they weren't coming out. And speaking of which, I don't see a single tiger. Love seeing that guy. All right, so let's go for a walk and and see what happens. It is Amanda Tiger's birthday. Amanda Tiger is on vacation, so I wasn't able to see her earlier, but who knows. All right, and so we're gonna hang out around this area right now, simply because Bridget is gonna be giving somebody back here enrichment in just a little bit. So we'll hang out over there. Maybe we can see Serby. Haven't seen Serby all day. Good morning, Ellen. Happy New Year to everybody. We are hopeful for an awesome new year. We're gonna make 2021 just great. By the way, that was Serby's whole enclosure, right? Gigantic space. All right, we'll hang out here and see if we see Bridgie. All right, so today's fundraiser is for medical care and food for the cats for 2021. So that little donate button down along the bottom there, you should see it somewhere along the chat in the super chat. If you do have a couple pennies to rub together that you'd like to donate, do something that makes your heart feel full, just go ahead and click that and you'll be all good. Yep, Howard is going to be live a little bit later today. Looks like he had some success testing out his live streams. So cool there. Nor Bridget is not going to be in for the whole live stream, but I'm just kind of hanging out around Tutter and Perfection and the Kitten Cabana right now because she is apparently going to do enrichment with somebody. So we may be able to watch, we might not be able to watch, but we will definitely see. And just so everybody knows, and I'll mention this a couple times along the way, we are taking January off for Saturdays, Bridget and I. So as far as Saturday Walkabout, I'm sure somebody will do something, but we won't be going live for Saturday Walkabout on Saturdays in January. Oh, hey, man. What's going on? Dude's got a sickle. Beecher. All right, so I'm sporting a couple new devices here. Built a little new rig for myself for this whole streaming thing. So the device I'm on is very old. It doesn't have everybody's audio, so I got to import that. But this is Beecher. Beecher looks like he has received a sickle that is just as large as him. And by the look of it, it's either tuna, sardine, or a bit of both. Yep, Afternoon Curl will go live later today. Howard at 2. So a nice Friday with everybody. It's nice to see Beecher eating something other than his lawn. So Howie's Live is for supporters only. If you are not a supporter on our Facebook page, head on over there. It is less than $12 a year to become a supporter, and you get a lot more content. Right? Right now, it is noon. A little after, like 12:04. Will I be volunteering on other days in January? I'm sure I will. I work every single day, Monday through Friday. So, and I got to get my hours in. So I may pop in on a Saturday or on a Sunday. Diane, Happy New Year, everyone? Well, I'd hope so. I think everybody's on the new year by now. Yes. Becoming a supporter, 99 cents a day. It is fairly inexpensive. And again, you get a lot of extra content from us by becoming a supporter. And some exclusive stuff like, Howard popping on in. And that message isn't going to go out to the whole world. Why is it that I hear an echoing that sounds like my wife around here, but I haven't seen her? All right, looks like Pharaoh has made a move. So he's not there anymore. Oh. Can someone please explain? Free download Amanda's Texas Tiger book. Well, somebody's gonna have to look that up because I am not sure. But here is Gilligan snoozing away at his normal spot. And please let me know if you can hear this audio as I have set some new stuff up here.
Gilligan is a male Canada lynx. Approximate date of birth, January 1st, 2007. Rescued May 5th, 2013. Gilligan's age is unknown. He was purchased along with Skipper at an auction. Gilligan had the tiniest cage, measuring 5 by 7. It was also the dirtiest of all the cages. The mud floor was not mud, but feces covered with a sprinkling of straw. It appeared as though Gilligan had tried to keep much of his waste confined to one area on top of his plastic doghouse. He had perched atop the house day after day to defecate. The large pile of feces cascaded out the side of his cage. It was clear that his cage had not been cleaned in several months. Strewn about the cage were bits of meat, bones, and fur. The doghouse was too small for Gilligan to fit in, and other than a small child's play picnic table, he had nowhere to escape the weather. He was forced to sleep in the open and surrounded by filth. Because Gilligan's cage was so small, there was not enough room for big cat rescuers to enter it with nets and a crate. So using wire that they had brought, they constructed a secondary enclosure to the door and inside placed the crate filled with soft, dry hay. Gilligan was unsure about this new crate, and despite its appeal of warmth and dryness, he refused to enter it. He was left to contemplate entering the crate on his own, while big cat rescuers moved on to try and catch Skipper. After Skipper was captured and carried to the big cat rescue trailer, Gilligan had still refused to enter the crate. With no other options, he was sedated with a blow dart. He quickly fell asleep, and Dr. Justin did a full exam. After the exam, he was gently placed in the crate and given the reversal agent for the tranquilizer. When he awoke, he was in a soft bed of hay, being loaded into the trailer for his long trip back to Tampa. Gilligan seems absolutely blissful in his new enclosure. In his first days, he constantly sniffed all around, soaking in the fresh air. He was also quite amazed with the wildlife that abounds at the sanctuary. From cardinals to lizards to squirrels, he is very observant and intently watches as they flit and scurry about.
Yeah, this guy's got some big mittens on him. Thank you, sir. Decency is appreciated around here. Seriously, look at those paws. So, fun fact, the Canadian lynx population is directly connected to the snowshoe hare population. So when population of snowshoe hare increases, so does Canadian lynx, and vice versa. Yeah, he is adorable. All right, so we're gonna keep going along here. Are you all able to hear the story? Just simple yes or no in the chat. All right, perfect. Thank you, Bella. All right, boys, where are you at? All right, thank you. Thank you for your feedback. Flint was all excited this morning, running around like crazy. Gets his door open. Now they're probably snoozing. All All right, so here is Nabisco's audio.
The male bobcat Nabisco is the youngest and smallest of the 6 cats rescued from Spirit of the Hills, a sanctuary in South Dakota that had their USDA license revoked due to poor conditions there. Nabisco was born in May 2016 and arrived at Big Cat Rescue in October of the same year when he was only about 6 months old. In late June 2016, lightning started a forest fire a few miles from Spirit of the Hills. The fire raged for 10 days, burning over 2,500 acres. Nabisco was found during the fire and brought to Spirit of the Hills. He was introduced to our Florida bobcat, Mrs. Claus, in December 2016, and they quickly became best of friends. One of the recurring issues with...
All right, so you can see them both laying down there. So the question came up, and it looks like it was answered, but I'll give my feedback on it. Are bobcats and lynx the same size? Lynx are actually substantially larger. So I'd say Gilligan is probably twice the size of Nabisco, easily, maybe a little bit bigger. I guess normal size-wise, Gilligan would be about the size of like boxer, maybe, like a female boxer. And then, let's see, Nabisco here would be about this, well, quite a bit smaller actually. So about 4 for Flint. Yeah, easily. You know, Gilligan he's a big boy. I don't know if he's big for his breed, but he's definitely a big guy. All right. I'll show you Smalls. Smalls is just snoozing away over here. Oh yeah, Flint is still way bigger than your average domestic cat. So Smalls is right up here. You can see her butt. All right, so there's a small butt. And you can see her tail moving around. All right, let's see what else we got around here. Work our way right down here and see if Bridget is out. She may be done by now, so we kind of took a detour. And if you all wouldn't mind, just click that share button if you have the share button. And share it on over to Facebook and let your friends know. All right, it's great to share it to the main page of Big Cat Rescue because we have tons of followers there, but also see if you can introduce your friends to the things that you really enjoy, especially for 2021 here. All right, so a lot of happiness happening here at Big Cat Rescue. I mean, we're helping all these guys out. Just want to get the word out there. Yes, and please like it. Like. All right, so Bridgie was supposed to be at Lovey. Hey, Kate. Same to you. Happy New Year. Great seeing you. Happy New Year, everybody. 2021, we're going to make this great, right? Everybody's going to walk around with masks for the first 6 months. We're all going to get back to normal come halfway through the year, right? That's what we're going for. All right, so... Look, we missed her. She's all the way down there. And let's go see what Bridget's up to. And then we'll work our way down Tiger Row. See if we can see Manny, because we didn't see Manny this morning. And as Deb just posted, the 2021 calendars are out. And I saw them earlier, actually about an hour ago, and they're really cool. Is Bridget walking away from me on purpose? Probably. Probably. Hey, Bridget, can I come with?
You can stay over here or come over to this general rush.
All right, cool. Where are we going at, Breezy?
Yeah.
Okay.
Breezy is a female Texas bobcat, born April 14th, 1996. Befitting her name, Breezy's cat-a-tat is located on the lake shore where she enjoys our tropical breezes. This little bobcat, though hand-raised, only bonded with her foster mother and is still timid around strangers. She has a very lush enclosure with many hiding places to make her feel safe and comfortable. Occasionally, she sleeps up in her oak tree, comes out to enjoy enrichment items put in her cat-a-tat, or watches the ducks as they wander by. When she does, it is the perfect opportunity for everyone to get a good view of this beautiful bobcat.
So Bridgie is doing some opera
Chaos
conditioning right now.
is a caracal
Oh, hey,
who
not
was...
Chaos. Nom, 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 nom. Susan, I think you're correct. I know Breezy is one of our elderly people here. She's another one that's built a fondness with Bridgie. Old girl.
Sorry, she was having a popsicle over there and seemed pretty content, so. Hi, guys!
Okay.
So, I didn't want to try to move her if I could avoid, it, so. Thank you, guys! Happy New Year, everybody! So, yeah, she was having a popsicle.
Cool. Are you going to anybody next?
Yeah, I gotta do Servy, Running Bear, Pharaoh, and then some big kids.
What big
So.
kids?
Sapphire, and I've got to try to get Amanda.
All right, we're gonna walk down Tiger Row real quick, and then if we see you over by Sapphire, we'll keep our distance.
Okay, sounds good.
Say hi. All right.
Happy New Year, Big
They say Happy New Year. All right, we're getting a couple can we tag alongs. Mind if I stand at a distance?
I need to check with Afton.
All right, so we're gonna,
That's an Afton question,
and she is busy, so we're gonna keep walking for a little bit, and then if we see Bridgie along the way, we'll zoom on in and see what she's all about. But we will be patient around Sapphire because I know some people would want to see that. Oh, okay. So here is Servy. Yes, I can zoom in.
Servy is a female serval, born January 1st, 2000, arrived May 25th, 2010. Servy was a pet. She lived in a beach condo with her owner in Marathon Key. Her owner became gravely ill and ended up in the hospital. Servy was left behind in the condo with no one to care for her. Animal control was called by a neighbor who in turn contacted Big Cat Rescue. Servy was one of the lucky ones. Many people that have these animals as pets do not consider what might happen to their wild pets should they no longer be able to care for them. These unfortunate pets do not always end up in sanctuaries. Servy's owner passed away shortly after her rescue.
So there's Servy. It's always kind of interesting seeing the cat's reaction to us wearing masks. to stop and look and wonder what we are doing. Like, who are you? Yeah, Servy has taken over Beecher's old pad, and I mean, this is Servy's view. And when I hear haters online going, well, they have really small enclosures, and you guys don't really give them much space, or they can take a look around. They have massive enclosures, and look at these views. I mean, I would pay for this view. This is great. Okay, so hey, you guys are all welcome to move down to Tampa. Can't live on Big Cat Rescue though. If you intern, you can. So you put your application in for interning, and you have to live here. Under most circumstances. Is he out? I think Manny may or may not be out. We're gonna walk straight on down to Manny, then we'll hit Nikki, and then we'll make our way over to Sapphire. Oh, that is not Manny. It was a log. I was foiled. I have not seen that guy at all today. Beautiful day, and he's probably in his concrete bunker sleeping away. I did see Flat Cat earlier, so we'll see if we can find Flat Cat again. Well, if anybody sees either one of these cats, just yell. No, maybe Chaos is around? Kind of cool, see Chaos. Virtually Chaos was all the way in the back earlier. Hey, that's what they make caps locks for. So, you know, Bella just hit the cap lock, type in there, Andy, I see somebody, and I'll see it. He probably is. And the tough part with this is that there's a lot of leaves right now. And, sorry, I'm looking for Cyrus, not Chaos. There's a lot of leaves on the ground right now, so many of the cats blend in really well. Alright, let's go see if we can find a Flat Cat. Hello, Melissa. Bella is the coolest person in France. See, I thought the whole time that was Noor and Bella was the super cool person here in the U.S. And we have a lot of super cool people, but Bella is super cool. Oh. Don't know if you guys can see Alethea here. I'll make this work.
Alethea is a female serval born in 2016. She was purchased as a pet from a breeder in Missouri by a Florida couple when she was a tiny kitten. She had been declawed prior to her arrival and was later spayed. Her owners went to great lengths to try to provide Alethea with the best home possible and showered her with toys and affection. Early on, she was quite popular with the neighbors in her community. But her novelty wore off a few years later as she grew into the apex predator she was meant to be.
Tail.
Those once adoring fans began to justifiably fear what she could be capable of. In response to the very real possibility that Alethea posed as a safety risk, the Homeowners Association rewrote their rules to ban ownership of exotic cats. Left with no other choice, the couple reached out to Big Cat Rescue to provide a permanent and more natural home for Alethea. As is our policy, we accepted the cat only after the owners signed an agreement to give up their license to own an exotic cat and never again purchase an exotic cat as a pet.
So, as you all know, we have Serval Row here. And Serval Row is full of servals that used to be people's pets. Exotic animals don't make good pets, period. Don't care who you are, don't care how much money you have, don't care how big of a space you have. They take constant attention, and they do take a very specialized person with a lot of patience to take care of them. Alright, so let's see if we can... Oh, there's Alethea. Yeah, that contract is a pretty big deal for us, is that if you decide to go ahead and get another big cat, we will go ahead and if we find out after you've already signed the contract, we will go ahead and charge you for basically a room and board for that cat's whole time here. Oh, and plus medical. So as you can imagine, it's a pretty steep contract, and many people, when they do bring their cat, if they do want to give it up, they'll sign the contract willingly because they already know that it's a big problem, right? And they don't want to do that again. And then we have other people that contact us that won't sign the contract, and we can't take the cat. Where is Jinx? I did see him earlier, I swear. Jinxie! This cat is so elusive. He could be sitting on white paper with the light just going right on him, and he would still figure out a way to hide. Okay, so I'm just cycling through some comments here real quick. Alright, no Jinxie. Yeah, Beecher's owner really did give it the old college try. She tried and tried and tried, and it didn't work out in the end. One of the things that we do have to remember is that when it comes to these cats, I hear breeders and I see advertisements when I'm searching the web about, well, it's a F5 serval, therefore it is domesticated. Wrong. I mean, as human beings, we even have traits that date back many, many, many years. Thousands and thousands and thousands of years. And it's things that we do that we just instinctively do that we just don't really pay attention to anymore. But if we do that, and your house cat still freaks out every so often, has the zoomies, runs all over the place like a crazy cat, which is, an instinctual behavior, then, how is a cat 5 generations along supposed to be not a or is this supposed to be completely domesticated? Sorry, I'm not buying it. Flatcat is always watching. All right, so I'm not seeing Nikki either. Man, everybody said nice day. It's sunny. I'm not going outside. Oh. There she is. She is just to the left of that palm.
Nikita is a female African lioness, born February 3rd, 2001, arrived November 31st, 2001. Nikita was found chained to the wall in a crack house during a drug bust in Tennessee. Because she had been confined to a concrete floor, she had huge swellings on her elbows that took months to heal. She was also very thin. The authorities took her to the Nashville Zoo at Grassmere, but she had been declawed and could not live with the zoo's other lions. Big Cat Rescue agreed to take Nikita in, as well as 3 other bobcats who all arrived on November 30th, 2001. Nikita has flourished under our care. She has grown into a tall, lanky, healthy lioness. She's extremely playful and loves to roll on her back and grab her paws or try to do somersaults whenever she has visitors stopping by to talk with her.
All right, so there's the story of Nikita. All right, I'm just scrolling through comments right here. The farm next door to us is very loud this morning, so kind of surprised nobody's up and moving, wondering what's going on over there. Maybe I'm not understanding the question. Last I saw, that was Nikita Lioness 1.0. So we're coming around the turn here. We're going to be on vacation. Oh, all right. Bio page. People trying to keep meerkats as pets. That just has trouble all over it. I mean, they're freaking adorable, but you know, they're still a wild animal. They should still be in the wild. Now, if any of you are wondering and fairly new, and I know a lot of you are, hey, there's Bridgie. May have missed Sapphire. I hope not. Hey, did we miss Sapphire?
Yeah, I took care of it already. She was
Oh.
right there. Sorry, you were too slow.
Sorry, where are you off to now?
Amanda, an attempt.
Where do you think she is?
She's in the den.
All right, we'll stand over here.
All right.
Is that cool?
Yeah, that's not a problem. I just can't take you on the barricade with me because I'm in keeper mode today.
Not asking.
I know. I'm just letting you know. I can't because I can't focus on your safety and the cats getting their supplements, which is more important to be
Cool.
honest. Than...
New iPhones, they have Zoom.
Nice.
Like you can zoom in, yeah. So we're cool. We'll stand over here.
Okay.
You, good luck.
All right. All right. Watch my big long stick.
All right, so the birthday girl today is 25 years old. Thank you very much, Melissa. Bridget is exhausted. She didn't sleep very well last night because all the fireworks. The night before that, she didn't sleep very well either because somebody felt like screaming outside the door. But yeah, Bridget is doing okay. She's probably getting a little hungry right about now too. Kathy, I have heard that people are trying to keep skunks as pets. My grandfather had a porcupine, I think, which was disturbing. And these things should stay just out in the woods, out in the wild. So what Bridget's doing right now is that Amanda is somewhere over in one of these enclosures, right, or bunkers. At least I like to call them bunker. I will be taking her lunch. Don't worry about that. Thank you for the tip. So Bridget is driving back and forth, trying to get Amanda to come out.
Hey, Bridget. Yes? Did you just get Pharaoh his
Oh, Dawn, thank you. Yes, we have new kittens, and Marzipan is loving them.
Alright, I'm gonna swing by and see if you got it. If not, I'll pick it up. Thank you.
Oh, Bella, I didn't take it that way. All right, so let's see if we can find Amanda. And we have. She's right here.
Where?
In that den.
The den. Mandy, move. Come on. Momo.
Yeah, Mars playing with the kittens was nuts. We were worried she was going to hurt them, but she wouldn't.
Come on, Moo.
She's very cool. All right, so Bridge is to my left here trying to get Amanda to come on out. And Amanda's just watching Bridget, wondering what's up. You want me to go away?
No, you're fine.
That help? No? Okay.
Momo. Panda, Panda. Come on, Panda. Panda, Panda. Come on.
And Dawn, yeah, we just had those ones for a really brief period of time. They got to fatten up, and I guess we're getting more next week.
Alright. You wanna ride?
Do I want to ride?
Yeah.
No, I'm going to stop by and see a couple others along the way here.
Where are you headed?
Going over to Sapphire next.
You wanna ride to Sapphire at least?
Okay. Oh, sorry, everybody. I got to zoom out here. There we go. Now we're zoomed out.
Hey, everybody.
So what's new?
Oh, not much. You know, just trying to give cats their supplements.
Somebody said you look a little down, and I said, well, you're tired, probably need lunch by now. And then Bella said, take you out for a hot date.
If you by hot date, you mean sitting on the couch with my feet up, that sounds amazing. So, yeah. Nobody wants to take their supplements today.
Everybody seems to be like enjoying the weather and ignoring everybody else.
I don't blame them. It's beautiful outside, but I need them to take their supplements. It's driving me crazy. I've only got like a 50% success rate today. Unacceptable.
You know what else is driving me crazy? Your eyes.
Oh, so lame.
yeah.
Sapphire!
All right. So
Sapphire!
we have Sapphire.
Sapphire! All right, bye everybody. Bye everybody. I'll see you next month probably. So, bye. Happy New Year.
So here's Sapphire. Oh, hi! What's up? Do you mind if I play your audio? Yeah, go ahead.
Sapphire is a female white tiger who was born approximately 2010. She arrived at Big Cat Rescue in August 2015. Her owner had received many federal law violations for improper care of the cats without consequence. But when he failed for years to comply with a very basic 2012 Ohio law that just required decent caging and registering the animals, the Ohio Department of Agriculture seized the cats and sent Sapphire and 3 other cats to us so that they would receive proper care for the rest of their lives. When you hear people say they are breeding white tigers to preserve the species, that is a lie. There is no species of white tiger. The white coat is actually a genetic defect that often carries with it other defects like poor vision. In addition, white tigers in this country all descend from one white tiger brought to this country in 1960 and are horribly inbred, resulting in more genetic flaws. Sapphire is no exception. She is severely cross-eyed, a very common defect. This causes her to sometimes attack her own back legs, likely thinking another tiger is behind her.
Sticky smelly face.
Servy is a female serval
Stop.
born.
There we go. That's good. Something really smells over there. So what she's doing now is when big cats make their fat face like that, and even your house cat, they're activating what's called the Jacobson gland. It's something that has evolved out of humans, but it allows them to amplify smell reception. So they can really dig deep down and see exactly what they're smelling. Which is always kind of creepy because usually it's the most disgusting thing that they've smelled that day. Film in response. I have to look that one up. It might be my deodorant. This is true. This is true. All right, Sapphire, you have a good one. My feet. Oh, man. Bella's on a tear today. Oh.
Jasmine is a female tiger whose age is unknown.
Yes, girl.
She arrived at Big Cat Rescue in August 2015 after being confiscated by the Ohio Department of Agriculture along with 9 other big cats from an owner who failed for years to comply with a very basic 2012 Ohio Dangerous Animals law that just required decent caging and registering the animals. Big Cat Rescue volunteered to provide a permanent home for Jasmine, and 3 of the other big cats and other sanctuaries took in the remaining 6 cats. Jasmine is a happy tiger known for making unique sounds which make her keepers laugh. Like all tigers, Jasmine loves the water. She really enjoys being showered with a hose during hot afternoons at the sanctuary, and she is a star at operant conditioning. Jinx is a male black leopard who was born...
Not getting any movement out of Jasmine. It's like, I am not following you. I'm good. Alright. Oh, YouTube. Cancel. Zoom out. Thank you. Alright.
Kali the tiger was born in a travel trailer in the year 2000 The day after her mother and a transport full of tigers, leopards, cougars, bears, and wolves were dropped off at the Augusta Conservation Education, a small sanctuary in Georgia. The founder of the organization rescued over 300 animals in the 20 years that he ran the facility, but in 2014, with his life complicated by a bitter divorce, he could no longer continue and began placing the remaining animals elsewhere. Most of the animals at Big Cat Rescue were mistreated before coming here. Kali was much luckier. She was well cared for. Most cats that arrive here quickly show signs that they're happy to be here, glad they are no longer being mistreated. Kali was different. When Kali first arrived, she was depressed. She would spend the entire day sulking atop her platform. At dinner time, she would come down to eat, but would then immediately go right back up to her perch. Perhaps she missed her former owner and former home. But a few weeks after her arrival, Kali made a complete turnaround. Now she bounces up to the keepers, chuffing all the way, plays with her toys and enrichment, and loves lounging in the tall, soft grass. Thankfully for Kali, she will never have to worry about being moved from her home again. Big Cat Rescue will provide her with a stable and loving home for the rest of her life.
All right, congratulations to me for not falling in the lake there. And here's Cully from the other side. Sleeping under the thing. Cully's a very beautiful cat. No, we don't. We haven't seen any beavers. We did have an otter out there a couple months ago. Now that's interesting because the lake is spring fed, right? So we don't get gators or anything like that inside the lake. But when it's something like an otter, usually it's because they either walked in through one of the fences, or they found that spring and burrowed in. But we haven't seen the otter in a little while. I don't know what happened to them. I mean, when there's Swanee and Swanda out there. Alright, so make our way around here. Oh, yeah, and Stony. We're going to come up with something for Stony here. Daniel, I've been thinking about it a bunch lately, and that's kind of my issue. There's a lot going on, and so I keep forgetting about Stony. So we'll put something together for Stony in a bit. And there's Kimba snoozing. I know everybody asked to see Kimba, and I try not to get close because I know Kimba likes Kimba's space. There's Kimba snoozing away. And Kimba has a massive enclosure, just absolutely gigantic. It takes up the majority of Tiger Island here, which is the center area one of the center areas of Big Cat Rescue. Just a huge amount of space. But there was your Kimba view for the day. Can't see my phone if my glasses are on. Can't see the cats if my glasses are off. All right, so if I miss a comment, I'm sorry. Yes, thank you very much, Deb, for posting that up. Kimba is going to be here for a nice long time. Do you want to see a Simba tiger anywhere? Today's one of those days that I mean, it's beautiful. It's like 73, 74, nice wind. This is one of those lawn chair and book sort of days. All right, so we're gonna make our way down to the ladies of the lake. See if either one of them have found the saber yet. Been waiting for that. Yep, we're gonna make our way down to the Moo Monster. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to, well, she may talk, she may not. I can't go on the other side of the barricade, so usually she won't talk to me. We'll see. And there goes Bridgie. Turns around. Oh, hey, looks like she's waiting for me. I did pass Loki. I looked in and I didn't see Loki in there. To see if we can find the Moo Monster. We've had many requests for an interview. Interview with the Moo Monster.
I don't see her, but I can take you to her den at least.
Yeah, that'd be great.
Okay.
All right.
Careful, there's a short one here.
Oh, hey now.
Well, let's see what we can do.
All right. So.
I went back. Tom took her supplement.
Cool.
Pharaoh took his into his den. Whether or not he's eating it, I don't know. But
Oh boy.
I can't get it back now. Priya, Priya!
Move the mic around here.
All right, well, this is where I leave him. Everybody have a happy new year. And I'll see you in February, if not before. But other than that, I gotta get back to get back to work.
Yeah, you get back to work. I'm gonna see if I find a Moo Monster.
All right, sounds good.
All right, love you.
Love you too. I think I might be done after this, so.
Okay, then I'll be right on over. I'm just gonna look around here real quick.
Okay.
All right, here we go. Okay, so the Moo Monster. Where is the Moo Monster? Funny enough, Bridget drove me all the way over here. I'm gonna walk all the way back. Oh, there she is. Hey! What's up? We see you. Hey! Is it any better now? Better, okay.
Priya was born at a cub petting zoo in Colorado named Serenity Springs in 2003 and arrived at Big Cat Rescue in November 2016. Records show she had 4 cubs by Shiraka in 2010. We have no idea how many other cubs she was used to breed. In the wild, female tigers only breed every 2 to 3 years because they have to spend those years teaching their cubs how to survive in the wild. But cub breeding exploiters typically take the cubs away from the mother as soon as they are born and breed the females again as soon as possible afterwards. This is totally unnatural for tigers and believed to be a cause of breast cancer. When Priya arrived, her belly was distended, and we observed that she was having trouble comfortably lying on her side unless her back leg was sticking straight out in the air. The very next day, she was brought into our on-site hospital and examined by our veterinarians. We ended up removing an enormous 20-pound infected mass that likely would have killed her in weeks, if not days. Thankfully, she came to us in time, and due to generous donors, we have a state-of-the-art cat hospital where she could be diagnosed and treated immediately.
Perfection.
And there you go. She is possum. Well, Deb, I'd love to leave the camera here on her for a while, but as we know, she will get up and move away. She's got a very large enclosure and I can't follow her around. Look at that face. Yeah, it doesn't get much cuter than you. Would I just leave the camera here? I mean, I could. You're not going to see anything after a minute or so. She's just going to walk away. Moo. All right, everybody. Well, there you go. Just kind of a quick update. So, Bridge and I... Oh. Yes. All right, so as far as Saturdays go in January, Bridge and I will not be going live unless I just pop on in for some reason. But so we're going to take January off, and then in February we're going to come back and just crush it. So hope everybody has a great, happy New Year. Stay safe, stay healthy, and we'll go for a walk real quick with the Moo Monster. Yep, Howard's at 2, and then I think Afton and Carol are at 4. Okay. All right, good talk. All right, gang. You guys have a great one. Stay healthy out there, and we'll see you somewhat soon. All right. I'll talk to you later.